U.S. stock index futures advanced on Friday, indicating the S&P 500 may crimp its worst weekly decline since early June, following a robust earnings report from JPMorgan and ahead of data on consumer confidence and inflation. JPMorgan Chase & Co. JPM.M rose 1.4% to $42.68 in pre-market trading after reporting a 34% jump in third-quarter profits as the largest U.S. bank made more home mortgage loans. But Wells Fargo & Co. WFC.M lost 1.8% to $34.55 in pre-market trading after reporting its third-quarter results. The earnings of "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Both banks will be scrutinized for insight on the health of the financial sector and the economy as a whole. Both had been forecast to benefit significantly from a home loan refinancing boom. The banks are a huge part of what is going on. They have been trading below tangible book value, which means people don't believe what is on their books, so anytime we get information on them, that could be a driver for the market, said Kim Forrest, senior equity research analyst for Pitt Capital Group in Pittsburgh. So people, thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. We are going to be analyzing the results from JPMorgan and trying to figure out if things in the economy are getting better or staying the same. The benchmark S&P index has shed 1.9% so far this week, putting it on track for its worst weekly performance since a 3% drop in the week through June 3. Weak global demand has heightened investor worry over the corporate earnings season. As a group, S&P 500 companies' third-quarter earnings are expected to fall 3% from a year ago, according to Thomson Reuters data, marking "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." The first decline in 3 years. Economic data is due, in the form of the September Producer Price Index at 8:30 a.m. EDT 12:30 GMT and the Thomson Reuters/University of Michigan surveys the Consumers' Preliminary Consumer Sentiment Index for October at 9:55 a.m. 13:55 at. Producer prices are expected to show a 0.7% rise compared with a 1.7% rise in August. Economists in the Reuters survey expect a consumer sentiment reading of 78.0 compared with 78.3 in the final September report. Investors will like the PPI data for any "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Signs of inflation. While consumer sentiment will be monitored for indications, recent labor market data help boost views on the economy. S&P 500 futures rose 3.7 points and were above fair value, the formula that evaluates pricing by taking into account interest rates, dividends and time to expiration on the contract. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures gained 24 points, and Nasdaq 100 futures added 3.5 points. Advanced micro devices include AMD.N dropped 8.1% to $2.94 in pre-market trading after the chipmaker said its third-quarter revenue likely fell 10% from the previous quarter. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. As a weak global economy and a growing preference for tablets slams the PC industry, European shares fell and looked set to end the week in negative territory, but analysts said the market was not likely to witness a sharp sell-off. EU Asian stocks steadied, but were on course for a losing week as worries about weak corporate earnings and slowing global economic growth limit the appeal of riskier assets.